name's Matt Hedrick. We're reviewing Blazing Lasers from the TurboGrafx 16. Matthew, graphics. Let's pretend that we didn't already do this once before.
Well, I'll keep it short then. Like I said, I enjoy the graphics for the most part. I think the environments are simplistic, but I do like the characters and stuff like that. And there's a lot of particle effects, which I enjoy, like I said. And I'm gonna give it a solid 4.
I'm giving it a 3 because what is this, fucking geometry class? Fuck that noise. Matt, sounds.
I do like the music quite a bit. There are a few decent tracks on here. Definitely gets the blood pumping. Definitely gets your heart racing. It wants to get you into the action as much as possible. So I would say sound wise, I'm gonna stick with a 4 again.
I'm actually going to concur. The music is a toe tapping, it's a knee slapping, and a butt smacking. That's the 3 prongs of awesomeness. Matt, gameplay, how are we feeling about it?
Gameplay has some. It's relatively simplistic for what these games are. It doesn't vary much from what most of these shooters have to offer. The power-up system I like. The amount of different power-ups you can get will really help you in this game. The shooting is solid. The things can feel a little overwhelming at times, I think, and I guess that's standard for this. But sometimes rather appreciate it to be paced a little bit better. But overall, it's solid. It's very fun, very enjoyable, very easy to understand, pick up and play. I would say I'm on with the 4 again.
I'm gonna give it a 2, mostly because I do not like these type of top-down rail shooters. Star Fox might be the only exception, but it's not even a top-down. But I'm not a fan. Like, I don't like the space shooters. They kind of just irk me the wrong way. So this is not a game for me. And if you're like me and you don't like these types of games, the 2 is fair. Matthew, fun factor, how are you feeling?
I have a lot of fun with these types of games. I like the quick, simplistic games. I can get into them, get out of them, and still have a good time. Still feel like I accomplished something. And this game's a lot of fun. I'd say the boss fight's the best aspects about them. But I wouldn't say it's perfect in that sense. So I think I'm between a 3 and a 4. I think I'm gonna drop it slightly and go to a 3.
I once had to do a private security event for ICP and got covered in Fuego. That was more fun than this. This is getting a 2. Challenge. Was it rewarding? Did you enjoy the difficulty? Or was it just a giant pain in the rear?
I would say there's a balance here. This is all based on your own personal skill level. I would say it's rewarding enough. It's not that hard to get your head around. The only thing I would say is that, like I said before, the overwhelming aspect of it. If you're not into that sort of thing, it might be very hard for you to get into. So I would say it's fairly average on that front, and I'll give it a 3.
I'm going to give it a 2 for the same reasons I've been saying. I just find these games tedious and uninteresting. It's not bad. It just, I don't know. I found myself not wanting to play it anymore. So that gives us a score of 15 and a half. Yep, that's right, apparently, I guess. Somehow that works out.
You guess? Uh-oh.
And that gives us an overall score of 62. So even though I think it's absolute dog walk trash, it's still recommendable. So congratulations. You did the bare minimum to qualify to not be trash. If you like us...
You said 15, right?
Yep, if you like us and you want to know more about what we talk about, go to twitch.tv/realnerdcorp.com. Nope, that's two different things. Twitch.tv/realnerdcorp or realnerdcorp.com. For Matt, I'm Chad. This has been the GameCorp Retro Review. We'll see you on the GameCorp podcast. Have a good one.